Hey everyone, it's me, Pamela. Welcome back, couples. I hope you time to reflect on our workshop together, and after this video, you may have some questions, so be sure to write them down for our one-on-one Zoom call together. I'm thrilled you're here for this special video, a gift from me to you. I wanted you to have something to reflect back on when you have time to process the key points to relationship dynamics and assessments. Here's the recap of our amazing 2-day workshop. I know we covered a lot and emotions are probably running high. Don't worry, I've got you. I have the resources, tools, and support to guide you through it all, no matter what you ultimately decide. Let's continue. Pause 2 sec. In our last video, we recapped day 1. Now let's dive into day 2. We started with a guided self-assessment to evaluate your relationship. Remember those questions I asked? Let's quickly walk through them again. Communication. Do you feel heard and understood by your partner? Can you openly share your thoughts and feelings? Trust. Do you trust your partner completely? Do you feel secure in your relationship? Respect. Do you feel valued and respected by your partner? Support. Do you feel supported in your goals and aspirations? Do you support your partner equally? Conflict resolution. How do you handle disagreements? Are they resolved constructively without lingering resentment? Independence. Do you maintain your interests and friendships outside of the relationship? Do you encourage your partner's independence as well? Affection and intimacy. Do you feel emotionally and physically connected to your partner? How often do you express affection and intimacy? Now that you've revisited the self-assessment, let's talk about common findings. If you scored high on communication and trust, that's fantastic. You've got a solid foundation. If respect or support is lacking, that's a red flag we need to address. Struggles with conflict resolution, work on those skills to avoid unresolved issues. Balancing independence and togetherness is crucial to avoid codependency. And finally, any issues with affection and intimacy need immediate attention. Based on your results, it's time to set personal goals. For example, if you want to improve communication, schedule regular check-ins with your partner. To build trust, be transparent, consistent, and reliable. Enhance respect and support by showing appreciation and encouraging your partner's pursuits, hopes, and dreams. Develop better conflict resolution skills by attending a workshop, watching a qualified video from leading experts, or reading a recommended book together to encourage different perspectives and active dialogue. Balance independence and togetherness by maintaining personal hobbies and encouraging your partner to do the same. Independence creates authenticity and builds self-esteem, which empowers you to be you and your partner to be them. It can also encourage validation of each other's unique qualities with admiration and respect. And for affection and intimacy, plan regular date nights and find new ways to express love through knowledge of each other's love language. Learn how to love in ways you didn't know can reignite the spark. In summary, the relationship assessment helps you identify strengths and areas for improvement. Setting personal goals can lead to a healthier, more fulfilling partnership. Thank you for your attention on the recap. Now, let's move on to the next part of our workshop. But before we do, let's consider the cost of not addressing these issues. Unresolved communication problems can lead to misunderstandings and resentment. Lack of trust can create a sense of isolation and insecurity. Disrespect and lack of support can erode the foundation of your relationship. Poor conflict resolution can result in ongoing tension and unresolved issues. Ignoring the need for independence can lead to feelings of suffocation and resentment. Neglecting affection and intimacy can cause emotional and physical disconnection. I cannot stress enough how addressing these issues is crucial for a healthy, fulfilling relationship. So take the time to work on these areas and reignite the spark in your relationship. I believe it is important for me to explain my role in the therapeutic process. As a therapist, I go beyond the typical life and relationship coaching programs. I believe strongly in the Logos personality assessment to gather detailed insights into your personality traits without spending endless time and money learning from you over time, when I can find out more in an hour after reading your results to gather the core information to make a huge impact on your relationship assessment and action plan. Know thyself, then learn thy partner. Using my expertise and the result of the Logos testing, I am able to identify underlying mental health issues that may impact the relationship. Anxiety, depression, PTSD, ADD, ADHD, postpartum, and other mood disorder can play a major role in relationship stress. If not identified and treated properly, it can create havoc on your nervous system. When I analyze the results, I am able to highlight areas of compatibility and potential conflicts. I am able to better pinpoint root causes of relationship issues, including unhealthy coping mechanisms, with such a deep analysis. With all of the information gathered in the assessment, I create customized action plans that address both personality dynamics and mental health issues, if any exist. If you choose to start my structured 12-week coaching program designed specifically for you both, we should get started right away so we can prevent any unnecessary conflict and to start providing lasting change. Here, a brief example of 12-week plan. Week 1, initial assessment and review. Week 2, agreement and goal setting. Week 3, identifying and understanding core issues that got you where you are at. Week 4, identifying the anchors that would hold you back. Week 5, understand and implementing the action plan. Week 6, developing communication skills. Week 7, understanding emotional regulation with CBT and DBT therapy. Week 8, practice and implement coping mechanisms. Week 9-10, strengthening relationship foundations. Week 11, practice and progress review. Week 12, long-term planning. I use therapeutic techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy and distress tolerance therapy to teach you how to regulate your emotions, think differently, and communicate effectively. I provide ongoing emotional support and guidance so you are not left alone trying to figure out what to do next, or a crisis comes up and you need help. I regularly assess the progress of the 12-week program at our weekly couples session. I equip you with the tools and strategies necessary for sustaining healthy relationship dynamics. By integrating my therapeutic qualifications, life experiences, and proven techniques along with the Logos personality assessment, I offer a unique and effective approach to relationship coaching. My ability to diagnose and treat mental health issues ensures a comprehensive and transformative experience that leaves nothing up for guessing. Many of my couples' relationship issues stem from personal mental health issues that have not been treated properly or misdiagnosed. I prefer to treat the symptoms and behaviors rather than assigning a label. Your mental health struggles do not define you, and once we identify symptoms, we can develop the proper way to deal with them in a healthy manner with respect and compassion. Let's work together to create the relationship you desire. Now let's take a few very important moments to review the cost of not addressing your relationship issues and how they affect all aspects of your life. You are about to hear real research data that can be a huge reason why you decide to invest. It did for me. The following are what happens if relationship stress is not repaired. Chronic stress from unresolved relationship issues can lead to anxiety disorders affecting 19.1% of U.S. adults each year. Relationship problems are a significant risk factor for depression, with 20-25% of people in stressful relationships suffering from major depressive disorder. Long-term relationship dissatisfaction can lead to a 15 to 20% decline in self-esteem over time. Chronic stress from relationship issues increases the risk of heart disease by 50% and can lead to high blood pressure and a weakened immune system. Poor relationship quality is associated with a 25-30% higher risk of sleep disturbances, leading to further health complications. The average cost of divorce in the U.S. ranges from $15,000 to $30,000, including legal fees and associated costs. Individuals who go through a separation or divorce are at a 20% higher risk of experiencing loneliness and social isolation. Children of divorced parents are twice as likely to suffer from emotional and behavioral issues compared to children from intact families. A home environment with ongoing conflict increases the risk of children developing anxiety disorders by 25-30%. Beyond legal fees, the financial strain of divorce can lead to a 30% decrease in the standard of living for women and a 10-15% decrease for men. Workplace productivity can drop by up to 20% for individuals going through significant relationship stress. Individuals in unhappy relationships report a 40% lower overall life satisfaction compared to those in fulfilling partnerships. This is a writer-downer. Couples who resolve their issues report a 60% improvement in personal and relational growth opportunities. Another eye-opener statistic: without intervention, negative communication patterns become more entrenched, leading to a 30% lower likelihood of resolving future conflicts. Ongoing, unresolved issues can lead to a 50% increase in feelings of resentment and bitterness over time. The longer relationship issues remain unresolved, the more severe the emotional damage, making it up to 70% harder to repair the relationship later. Unresolved issues and patterns from a current relationship can affect future relationships, with a 50% higher chance of experiencing similar conflicts. The average cost of therapy is around $150 per hour. For couples attending therapy weekly for 12 months, the total cost would be approximately $7,800. So what can you do? Think about investing in relationship coaching program now to prevent these significant costs and pave the way for a healthier, happier future. By committing to resolve these issues within the next 12 months, couples can achieve a more fulfilling partnership, improved mental and physical health, and a more stable and joyful life for both themselves and their loved ones. Don't let these costs continue to build. Take the first step towards healing and growth today. Sources for data provide National Institute of Mental Health, NNIMH, American Psychological Association, APA, Journal of Marriage and Family, American Heart Association, AHA, Mayo Clinic, Sleep Medicine Reviews, LegalZoom, Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, Pediatrics Journal, Child Development Journal, Economic Journal, Harvard Business Review, Journal of Happiness Studies, Family Process Journal, Journal of Communication, Psychology Today, Journal of Clinical Psychology, Journal of Family Psychology.